Hello everyone, my name is Philip, I'm also known as PS or PS Enough. I have another video for you guys, more scam mails that I just got. This is actually like an English translation of the previous email that I got in Spanish, but to another address, so it seems that it's probably the same person just trying to generate, or the same group of persons trying to scam a large amount of people. This one is next higher level because it appears to be sending it from my own account, which we will see that it is false. You could pretty much tell that it's a scam mail straight away just because it's a screenshot of text and not actually text on it. But yeah, the text goes like this. Hi, your account was infected. Renew your password immediately. What account? If you don't tell me what account it is, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You might not know anything about me, and you're really certainly wondering why you're receiving this particular email message, right? Well, I know it's because you want to scam people. I'm a hacker who cracked your email box and system not so long ago. Well, you could have learned how to type while you were at it. You should not make an attempt to talk to me or seek for me. Yeah, because I can't contact you because you're using a fake email. It is definitely hopeless considering I directed you a letter from your own account that I've hacked. This is not true. I actually, well, if you check the source of the image, and I have it here, you will see that it was actually sent from a server in Brazil. Here, mail from Brazil. And if you check out social, actually it seems to be from IP from Argentina. So someone in Argentina in this address hacked a machine on Brazil, then sent an email through there. And I could contact abuse if I cared about these things. I'm too lazy. I probably should, but I mean, it's just time wasted. I don't really care. And yeah, you can see here the server even uses a script. Like, it seems that this machine was last updated in 2015. And it's actually part of a mailing list. You see it right here, mailman. And I'm curious what this server actually was. You can complain to it, apparently. I'm curious. But they actually, someone set up a mailing list on this server and apparently left it open, and now malicious people are using it to send emails impersonating other people. So if you actually go to the internet and do a whois lookup, and you can do that on sites like whois.net, you see it right here, and you check for oc100com.br, it seems to be a condo in Brazil from to Edifício Otávio Carneiro, number 100, apparently. So you can actually pinpoint the exact building where this server is hosted at, and it's used apparently for the condo of the whole building to send out mails to them, but it was left unchecked. It has vulnerabilities on the server, so people started using it. So João Luís de Oliveira, you should probably check your server and update it. Seems that you created this domain in 98 and last changed in 2012, probably to renew the domain. And that's pretty much it. And you haven't updated it since 98. And that's probably why it's full of vulnerabilities that hackers are exploring or exploiting to send out emails to other people. I don't know why this isn't being detected by other ISPs and mail forwarding systems. But well, curious enough. Anyway, it's not their fault. It's just neglect. So it's not. They are not the hackers. I'm pretty convinced of that. So it's fine. Anyways, let's keep reading the email. I've created malware on the Aldotvids porno website. Suppose you have spent time on the site to enjoy it. You know what I want to say. No, I really don't. As you mentioned on the previous email from the same group or person that has been sending out these emails to different people in the world, you need to be more explicit with your feedback. What porno site are you mentioning? I visit a lot of them, so you need to be specific. And also, you can't install malware from visiting a website. The browser is sandboxed, so you can't access people's data just like that. The most you could access is the cookies on the website. During the time you were taking a look at video clips, your internet browser started out to act as an RDP remote control. No, browsers can't do that. Computers can do that. Programs can do remote desktop, but browsers can't. So I'm sorry. Have a keylogger. Yeah, you also can't do that with the browser. And also, why would I be typing while I would be visiting a porn site? I would be looking at videos, not typing information. You silly person. Consequently, my program stole all data. Yeah, no, you didn't. You have typed passcodes on the websites you visited, and I intercepted all of them. That is wrong. I use KeePass. If you want to hack me, know your shit. I use KeePass and I copy paste all my passwords. So I didn't type them. It's impossible to say that. You could say I've seen your passwords, which also would be wrong because KeePass hides them. But I intercepted the clipboard information. That would be a little more realistic and acceptable. Even so, it does not matter. All malware updates every 5 minutes. Okay, good for you. Surely you'll be able to modify them, possibly already modify them. Yeah, I'm not changing all my passwords just because of a scam mail. You should change your passwords like regularly, like every couple of months or something like that, just for the sake of it. And KeePass, they're not paying me to do this, and KeePass is actually a free to download application. It looks like this. And you can have all your passwords here, listed on different places. And they are hidden, and you can just do Control-C and copy that information. So yeah, very useful stuff. What actually did I do? I compiled a backup of every your device. It doesn't even know how to speak English. Of all files and each contact. I don't have any contacts on my computer. I don't keep a contact box. I track down old emails to reach out to people. I formed a dual screen video file. Okay, that's good. The first part demonstrates the clip that you were observing. You have got the perfect preference. Haha. Great. And the second video shows the recording from your own camera. What must you do? Nothing. Great in my view. 1000 USD is basically fair amount of money for this little riddle. Pro tip, if you're scamming someone, when you ask money for someone for something, there is no guarantee that you won't ask money later on. So the moment you give in to the first demand, you will be having to give in to the next demands over and over again. So by that logic, you should never give in to a scammer or blackmail. You should always deal with it appropriately. Either contact the police or deal with the person directly. Either, kill them, get rid of them somehow, get something to counter blackmail them. Something like that. Depends on your originality, on your creative spirit. Getting someone to beat them up is usually a good tactic, but it might lead to more repercussions. So it depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the country where you live. Sometimes it's easier to get someone to get rid of these people. Sometimes it's harder. So yeah. So just send this stuff by Bitcoin. It's case sensitive, so just copy and paste it. This was my favorite part because you're sending me an image screenshot, so it's impossible to copy this. This is an image. I can't select the text to copy paste it. So why are you telling me to copy paste it? You have 48 hours to send the payment. I can't copy paste. I put an exclusive pixel in this message. What are you talking about? This is an image. It has no pixels in the message. Maybe they reused the message from other emails, scam emails, and do it to this one. And they're like rendering this in English with Google Translate or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's up with their automation, but it's crappy. And at this moment, I know you have read this email. Well, now you do because I did a video about it. To track the reading of message and activity within it, I use a Facebook pixel. No, you don't. There is no Facebook pixel in this image or in this email at all. But I'm happy that you blame Facebook for it. It might get more people to stop using Facebook. The stuff that is used for the authorities should help us. Okay. That's an interesting punchline. In the event I fail to get bitcoins, I shall immediately offer your video to all your contacts, including relatives, colleagues, etc. Question mark? Okay. So who knows who else you will be sending this to? Or will you send this to? I have some doubts that you will send it to anyone. So yeah, guys, please don't fall for this kind of scam mails. Just delete them. That's what I'm about to do with this one. Delete. And that's it. That's all you needed to do. Delete, move on to something else. You could report the abuse emails if you want to go down that rabbit path. Just Usually when you check the source of the image, it says there an abuse email, because all mail servers are required to provide an abuse email that you can contact to report abuse of someone. But in this case, the problem wasn't with the mail server. The problem was with the compromised server in Brazil, the one that we looked up, the who is. So you should probably actually contact this person to get them to fix their server. But it's too much hassle for me to bother about these things. Technically speaking, on the moral ground, I should bother, but I'm just too lazy, and most people are too lazy to care about these things. There are algorithms in place and people with companies in place that try to take care of these problems and auto-detect these kind of scam mails, block these kind of servers that are vulnerable, inform them that they should update before they get removed from the blacklist once they are detected to being abused. So yeah, I hope this video was useful for someone out there. At least it was slightly entertaining to make for me. So see you next time. Bye bye everyone. Take care.